got some bangs, y'all. I got some new bangs. What do you think? I am really digging them. I can honestly say when I first got them done, I wasn't happy with them. And to be honest with you, I came home and I made them the way I wanted them. So they didn't look like this when I first got them. I mean, I still have to, they're the way I want them now. When I first got them cut, I was like, oh my gosh, like, I don't know. But these are my new bangs. I hope you all like them, and if not, sorry, because I like them a lot. So I have some pretty exciting news, and I have worked my ass off for this. Sorry, I'm gonna have no filter. That is probably the worst word that you're gonna hear come out of my mouth. But so this is PG-13 for anybody watching. But I have really worked my ass off, and this is for the past 7 years. I have been going to school to become a registered nurse, and I have literally went through trial and tribulation. What you all see here of me on YouTube, you really don't know a lot about me. What you see is just a little bit into my life, my reviews, stuff like that. But I have been through so much these 7 years, and times where I have struggled, and times where I've only been able to go to school part-time. My son has autism, so I've had to put a lot of focus into him, and I'm so happy to say that he is doing amazing. He's doing so well, and that is my important part of my life. My kids are the most important thing in my life. I mean, they come first above anything, because I want them to grow up to be great and to be whoever they want to be, and just see them grow and have a positive life. And I want to be able to help them in any way that I can. So I have struggled. I've been through trial and tribulation these 7 years. When I first started nursing school was back in Abilene, Texas, when my husband was in the Air Force, and right when I was about to get into the nursing program there in 2007, which was, my husband had to decide whether he wanted to re-enlist for another 4 to 6 years or if he was going to get out. He was in the Air Force for 4 years, and then he decided, I don't want to do this anymore. So we came back to El Paso, where we live now, and it was hard because a lot of my classes did not transfer from where I was at. So it was kind of like starting over, not totally, but it was just a real struggle. And then during that time, me and my husband went through some problems. We were separated for a while. I was pregnant with my daughter. I was trying to go to school while pregnant, but then I had her mid-semester. I had her September 30th. I had to have a C-section, and I had to stop school. And there's another trial. Me and my husband finally got back together, and then boom, my son had a seizure. He had a grand mal seizure. We got him diagnosed with autism. Just so much stuff. I mean, so much. And I'm getting teary-eyed because it was so hard. And so my number one priority was my son and my daughter and my marriage, and finally got that pulled back together. You know, I went back into property management because that's what I did, and I was just, you know, just so much going on. Finally started school again, and I'm happy to say that I applied for the nursing program. I turned in all my paperwork by the end of May. I took my nursing entrance exam, which is the TEAS exam. It is hard. If you're trying to get into the nursing program, you need to really study for it. So I took the TEAS Test 5. I passed. I did so good. And I am happy to say that I was accepted into the nursing program. I got my acceptance letter. I got it the first week of June. I actually knew that I was accepted before I got the acceptance letter because I kept in contact with my counselor, and we just kept communicating back and forth. And I am in. I am finally going to start the nursing program this fall to become a registered nurse. And the first person or being that I have to thank for this is God, because I wouldn't have been able to do it without having the faith in God in my life. I want to thank my husband, my family. I want to thank you, all of you, because, you know, there were times when I couldn't make videos that often, and, you know, I felt so horrible because, you know, YouTube to me is my hobby. I love doing it. I love communicating with so many of you, and the best gift that I have gotten from YouTube is all the comments and messages telling me how much that I have touched so many different people's lives from everywhere around the world, and I'm so glad that I could do that for you all. That is why I have my channel. I want to motivate, inspire you to be better people, and for you to be the best that you can be. And let me just tell you all, thank you so much for giving back to me, because you all have motivated and inspired me. And let me be proof to all of you out there that you can make it. Don't give up on your dreams. I don't know what you want to be in life, whether you want to be a doctor, a lawyer, a nurse, a teacher, a makeup artist, a vocalist, whatever you have your mind set on, do it. Go for it. And don't let anybody bring you down. Let me tell you one thing. Sorry, I've got the sniffles here. Mocos. Let me tell you one thing. YouTube has taught me to be tough, to be strong, because before YouTube, I never experienced any kind of negativity in my life. Like, seriously. I mean, you see all these Draw My Lives on YouTube where people say that they were bullied in elementary school and middle school. I didn't experience any of that. In all honesty, I've always had great friends around me, great family, a lot of positive influences in my life. And then I got to YouTube, and like I said, this is my hobby. This is something I really love. And this is going to be advice to those of you wanting to make a YouTube channel, and also advice to anybody, no matter what career you're trying to do. But, you know, I started YouTube and I experienced, you know, negativity for the first time in my life. And at first I didn't know how to handle it. It broke me down like you would not believe. Those of you who watched me like a year ago will know, because I was broken down. There are people that don't even know me talking horrible about me on websites, and, you know, gossiping and leaving stupid comments. And, you know, it got to me back then. Doesn't get to me now. You know why? Because I am who I am. I know I'm a good person. My family knows I'm a good person. My friends know I'm a good person. And let me just tell you, especially if you're starting a YouTube channel, everybody has YouTube channels for different reasons. If, you know, people like me that like it for a hobby, there's some people that do YouTube as a job, and there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that. So don't let anybody make you feel like that's wrong. But I need to tell you, you do need to be yourself 100% when you're reviewing products, when if you have sponsored videos, you need to be honest with your viewers. Just be honest. Be honest, and number one, be humble. And then another thing I want to tell you is be careful. You do want to make friends on YouTube. You do want to network. You do want to collaborate. You do want to do all that stuff, because that's going to help your channel grow. And thank you guys so much for over 9,000 subscribers. You know, when I started my channel, I never imagined that I would get to, I've been on YouTube for 2 years. I never imagined that I would get to over 9,000 subscribers. Never imagined it. But let me tell you, you do need to network. You do need to meet people, but be very careful. There is one YouTuber here that I have watched for a very long time. Her name is CD or Me. She probably doesn't even watch my videos. I don't think so, Christine. I don't think you watch my videos, but you know, I've talked to her. She follows me on Twitter. I watch her vlog channel because she has vlogs, and she's so awesome with her husband and with her baby Jade. She's so amazing. But she said in a past video, and I'll never forget, and I totally know what she's talking about. There are some YouTubers out there that appear to be very nice and oh, like they couldn't do anything bad in this world. No, honey. Let me tell you, there are some YouTubers out there that have more than 50,000 subscribers that are horrible, mean people. Some people that you're probably subscribed to. And to everybody out there, they appear to be the nicest, sweetest, oh, I'll never do anything to anyone kind of person, but they are not nice. Not everybody is nice in the YouTube world, in the beauty community. You need to be very careful with who you associate with. Okay, I'm just telling you that, number one. So be careful who you associate with. Now, as far as life experiences, the same thing applies from YouTube to real life. There are going to be people, they're going to try to bring you down, try to make you quit, tell you that you suck, spread rumors and lies. People are vicious, they're vindictive, they're horrible, mean people. They're going to spread lies about you, they're going to try to bring you down. They're gonna try to pick out your flaws and tell you got a big old nose, or you got bug eyes, or whatever, or you look old, or you're fat, or you're too skinny, or you're anorexic, or people are gonna talk a lot of shit. But you know what? You prove them wrong. Because you know why? I am proving them wrong. I am who I am. I'm a good person. Look at where I am now, people. Look at where I am. And you have to be humble, and you have to be thankful and grateful. Because if you're not, then don't be a braggart. Don't do that. That is horrible. Be humble, be thankful. I am thankful because I am succeeding. And in order to succeed, you have to be positive. You have to want it. You have to have drive, and you have to keep going. No matter what anybody says about you, you keep going. And the one person here that really kept me going, I would have to say, is Marissa, Rissrose2. I'll never forget, you know, those of you who have followed me from the beginning know I had made a video a long time ago crying my eyes out because, you know, there was people gossiping about me on some stupid guru website, and I was so upset, you know, that somebody would do that and somebody would just say such horrible, ugly things that were so untrue. It was so horrible. And, you know, she was one of the first people to leave me a comment on that video and tell me, what are you doing? No, don't do it. Why? So I thank her a lot. She's been my strength. It's Judy time. Thank you so much. I know she's in London right now. She does follow me on Twitter. I have messaged with her before, and you know, I thank her. I thank April Athena 7, Diva Makeup Queen. I thank you. God, there's so many of you I want to thank. All of you, thank you so much. I'm just trying to think here. Like I said, there's so many people I want to thank. I want to name so many people. So I do want to thank a couple of people, probably a lot of people. First of all, I want to thank all of you who watch, all of you who comment, but I'm going to thank some of you. So if you hear your name, it's because I love you. You guys are amazing. So the first person I want to thank is Amy Redhead, Marsha12 Ma, Marsha12 MA, Winter's Thoughts, Pearls and Lace by Beth, Sandra P, Crazy Beautiful Moi, Elvia Solis, Lisa G, Leslie Sweet, Milks, MIILXXE, Milks, thank you, Lauren Miller, Shades of Steph, thank you, Steph, you know, you're awesome. I'm not gonna cry, but thank you, Steph, because Steph has been really awesome. Glitterella 1, Just a Country Gal, I want to thank Rice Kava 84, Michelle Marie, Geki, GEKKII, Dominiki, Sari, RX Queen 602, thank you, Mama, you know I love you a lot. MNM Royalty, oh my gosh, there are so many people I want to thank. Jean Michelle 523, Mert and J Money, Denise Rocco, you know I love you, girl. Jeanette Diesel, Elena Schickler, Kelly Bryan, I love you, girl. Celine Estrada, Tonya Arellano, God, Janet Brown. Jen's Hodgepodge Lodge. Jen, you know, I love you. Girly Tips, etc. Girly Tips, etc. I love you, Mama, too. I love Dawson's Creek. I love you. Simply Explicitful. Love you, girl. Shelly Kornitzer. Ashley Sue. Ashley Sue has been on, she's been a subscriber since I first started my channel. Miss Bella Loca. Amanda McGregor. Miss Chula 3. Chris B. Black. I love you. Tammy Nelson, Justin Ramatar, Pretty Mean Gumbo, Loretta Kingston, Mimi's Makeup, I love you, Mimi. Portuga M. Philly, love you, girl. She was one of my recent winners for a little giveaway I had. Reese Babe, Celia 1925, Mommy Tips by Cole, I Learn with Manette, Kit Kat Says 1, Gloss and Glitz, Vanity Rouge, Rican Board to Please 69, Azucar Morena 5000, Sandy Reeves, Beauty by Crystal, I love you, girl. So many of you, I mean, I could name so many more of you, and I just want to thank you all so much. So I just want to say, don't give up on your dreams, no matter what they are. Don't let people bring you down, because that's what they want to do. People want to bring you down because they're not happy in life, and you know, those people, I wish we could change those people, but they can only change themselves. If you are trying to start a YouTube channel, I have so many girls that are just starting out that were where I was 2 years ago, saying, I'm getting such hateful comments, how do you deal with it? Deal with it, man. I mean, when you put yourself on YouTube, you're putting yourself out there, and people are gonna say stupid things about you. They're gonna lie, they're gonna make you look like shit, they're gonna try to bring you down. Deal with it. You have to have tough skin. Suck it up. Delete those people. Block those people. And just move on. Move on. Don't let it bother you. And don't go looking for trouble either. Don't go looking on websites. Don't go doing all that bullshit. Because you know what? You're just going to get yourself upset. And if you know the kind of person you are, it's not going to bother you. It's going to roll off your shoulders. So thank you all so much. This video is hella long, I know, but this video is to thank you all and to motivate you to not give up. Don't give up. Look at where I am, and I've come a long way. I know a lot of you want me to do a Draw My Life. Oh man, it'd probably be like an hour long, but thank you guys so much, and I just want to see you all succeed. Not just myself, but I want to see you all succeed as well. The people that are mean and ugly and cruel are what is making this world hell to live in. They're making this world a horrible place, and you know, it takes one person to make this world a better place, and that's what I want to do. I want to make this world a better place. I want to be able to save lives as a nurse and help people, help save people when they're about to die, motivate people also when I'm a nurse. I'm still going to be on YouTube for as long as I can. I'm not going anywhere, so as of right now, I'm not going anywhere. Once I start nursing school this fall, this August, I don't know how often I'm going to be able to upload, but I will upload as often as I can. So thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you all later.